right here where yesterday somebody passed away. And I'm at that 7-Eleven right now. And the guy was actually standing right here. This is the one that always is at my other 7-Eleven store. The one in the bag, that's the one that's always at the 7-Eleven where I get my coffee at night. He always walks around there, so he made it all the way down here to this 7-Eleven. So there's like 4 people sitting in front of it. Who are you gonna help out? That's the question. Just parked my car here in Venice. And it's funny. Sometimes you just sit in the car and you look at these windows and you think, man, those windows look weird. Even though you can put them like this, but they look odd. They look like something is not right. And those are just things you recognize when you just sit in the car and look around. Totally irrelevant. Irrelevant. Is that the word? That word sounds weird too. It's totally irrelevant. So that means it doesn't matter if that window is like this or this. But that's how I look at it. Something is off. Maybe something is off in here. I don't know. Man, looks like they have a rat problem here in Venice. But look at this. And I think those are super expensive chairs. Somebody's throwing them away right here. But Video Bob Mosley, oh, he's just taking it. Okay. Video Bob Mosley showed me that that chair is worth a lot of money. It could be because there's a lot of people live here in Venice with a lot of money, and it looks like that's the chair I saw on his channel. But they're gone anyway. We just want to let you know. Normally I never drive in this alley here. They got all those shoes on those lines here. There's the liquor store. But today I want to check out something I saw on the internet. I've never seen this one. Trading Post, Venice. This is like an epic tree in Venice. But there's something else I can match up right here. This is where Charlie Chaplin filmed like a silent movie, The Race, I think it's called. And that was filmed right here. But I saw something else I wanted to show you. That is a nice mural too, Easy Rider. This could be the next great band playing right here out of Venice. That's where the Doors started. You never know, man. That's a good vibe right there. They got nice. They got Jimi Hendrix in the background. That's how you do, man. That's what I love about Venice, man. Everybody's living their dream. Well, you got the wrong shirt on though. It should say I love Venice. But he's probably from New York. I like the beat, man. Things you discover when you just ride your bike around. They got their groupies already. This electricity work is crazy, and there's art everywhere. Smiley face. How did he go up there and glue it on there? What are you looking at? People just love throwing shoes over the power line. You gotta check out those alleys. Crazy, huh? The reason why I came here is this old Gold's Gym where Arnold started out. It looked different. This used to be all windows. The entrance was here. All this used to be windows as well. And there's a picture you can match up of Arnold standing right here, posing. They worked out right here and then they walked to MuscleBeac and pumped more iron there, and I got a nice tan. But that's not the reason why I'm here. I found this image on the internet where Arnold is standing in front of those weird looking buildings. And I can't find those buildings. I know it must be somewhere around this area, so I thought it was behind Gold's Gym this way or somewhere around here. So that's why I came here today and check it out. I haven't found the building yet. Couple abandoned houses here on Speedway. You know, those are worth millions of dollars. Never seen this mural either here. Venice. There's Albert Kinney, the founder of Venice. The canals. The pavilion. And Gold's Gym is right there. This was the Venice bus depot, and then they converted everything. They had like big shelters here. They took everything away. I didn't know that. They had all the homeless live here. What happened? I didn't even know they took it away. It's all empty again. At one time I had a chance to get like an art loft here. But then I thought, nah, it's too expensive just for myself. But those are really nice, big loft apartments. And this is the Gold's Gym parking lot here. Many years I used to work out here at Gold's, and they had this painting actually right here. And look who is standing right there. That was 33 years ago. I took a lot of pictures of celebrities right here. Bodybuilders, movie stars, musicians, you name it. There's a picture of Arnold with his son, Joe Boehner. Arnold probably worked out this morning. He works out here all the time. I met Arnold's son, Joe, not too long ago. You know Jens, he's a professional videographer, and he knew him for some reason. He invited Jens to film a new YouTube channel, and Jens asked me if I want to go and meet him at Rod Stewart's old house in Beverly Hills, right there on, what is that street? Kelwood Drive, right there where Michael Jackson used to live. And I was like, say that one more time. He invited me to film, help him filming Arnold Schwarzenegger's son for his new YouTube channel. I said, what is the question here? Of course I'm coming. So we were filming something about paddle tennis at Rod Stewart's old house in the backyard. It was crazy. He's a super nice guy.
Yeah, this is how you go. Go front. Yeah, you know, super nice. It's not too bad, right? And when you go off, always go back, not in front.
Look at this thing he's riding right here. I don't know, is that the dog carriage behind it? He's getting ready to work out here at Gold's. Never seen one of those things before. But yeah, if you're sitting on that bench in the morning, you will see some celebrities coming out. So I remember one night I'm coming out here and I knew that Whoopi Goldberg was in there. So I wanted to take a picture with Whoopi Goldberg, and I'm waiting. So Whoopi Goldberg comes out with like a gentleman right there with white hair, and they're walking out the door. And I said, excuse me, Whoopi, can I take a picture with you? And she said, sure. And there was nobody around, only the guy who walked out with her. And I said, excuse me, sir, can you take a picture of me and Whoopi? So I handed my camera to the guy, but I didn't know who he was. And then at the end, I found out that was Ted Danson. He was dating her at the time. So I gave my camera to Ted Danson to take a picture of me and Whoopi. And that was right here. I mean, I had a whole bunch of stories of other celebrities. You know, Madonna was in here, Kobe, Magic Johnson. Everybody used to work out here. You name any rock group, they all worked out here in the morning. It was crazy back then. Those times are gone. Well, like I said, I thought maybe that building where Arnold was standing in front would be somewhere right here or like in the other area where I just drove by. I'm continuing going down this way a little bit, but I haven't seen the building yet. It's a really unique looking building though. I don't know if you remember the Barbarian brothers. Those are two twins. They were playing those barbarians. They look really crazy. They're super big. And one of them passed away already, but they always used to work out here, and just seeing them working out is like unbelievable. Lou Ferrigno, when I saw him, the artery on his arm was thicker than my finger, you know. So I took pictures with Lou here. I took pictures with, I don't know, I have to look it up, a lot of them. Ray Riola used to work out here every morning. He had a trainer. Frank Stallone, you name it. Even Sylvester Stallone. I never seen Sylvester Stallone here, I don't think so. All this used to be parking lot. And during the pandemic or after the pandemic, all this used to be gym too, because nobody could work out inside. So all this was filled with equipment, but now they changed it again. It's a parking lot again. Yeah, the good old Gold's Gym. Bodybuilder Crossing. The whole street here, everything, all the way down here. That corner over there was the worst. All with homeless encampments. You don't see that anymore. This used to be the Rose Cafe, and oftentimes after the gym, we just met here with friends. You get your pancakes with some chicken. It was kind of expensive. Every time I was there, I was like, man, do I really want to spend that much money on pancakes? But there's another place right here. This is the other place called the Firehouse. See, they got that fire letter in there. I'm not sure if it ever was a real firehouse, but we also ate here many times. And that place was pretty expensive too. And it's still expensive, but that's right here on the corner on Rose and Main. We all know that clown. And they shot that movie Speed right on here. You see Keanu Reeves walking around here. See, that's a firehouse, what it looks like. And then they pan over here and the bus explodes right over here. Man, that is a pretty cool Jeep too, huh? Yeah, that clown used to move the leg back and forth, but it was squeaking all the time. That's why they stopped moving the knee. Neighbors complained. Yeah, this was the original entrance, but this side is not open. See, all the chairs are up there, but that's where we were sitting all the time, right there, and this window. I'm not sure it was in here, but I believe it was in here. The Powerhouse. My friend worked here. I also could have worked out for free right here. Sometimes I did. It all depended whose celebrity was working out. And he told me, he said, hey, this guy is here today, so we just came and worked out here. That's what we did. That was our dream, to see celebrities, talking to them. Maybe they talk to you, and maybe they like you, and maybe they can put you in the movie. That's how you thought, you know. Every opportunity you had, you took advantage of it. I met some celebrities, I forgot the guy's name right now, but he was in some action movie, and we ended up hanging out and playing pool, but I can't think of his name right now. Arnold was a millionaire before he was doing movies. He was doing real estate, and this is one place he owned. I'm not sure if he still owns it, but at one time it had the name in front of you, Schatzi's, right there. Not anymore. Charlie Temmel took over that place. He was the manager, I believe, and they had great happy hour. I've been there many times with my friend Robert, and once a year Arnold did Oktoberfest right here, Chatsey on Main. Arnold's friend used to sell his stuff in here. Hi there. Just wanted to show you that this is where the Schatzis used to be, Arnold Schwarzenegger's place, you know. We used to come here, they used to have happy hour, but that one is closed for a long time, and that's actually Arnold's office. You see the painting right there? I don't know if he still has the office here or not. He still has it, huh? Okay.
That's called Celine. It's a new restaurant.
Oh, is it open?
They don't open on Sundays and Mondays.
Oh, okay, so that's a new restaurant now. I didn't know that.
Tuesday through Saturday.
But we used to come here all the time for happy hour. Arnold always used to hang out with Stallone here and Danny DeVito. That was the place. I think this was the store where they had the cigar shop, where he was smoking his stogie sometimes after the gym, sitting here and smoking. I saw Arnold driving his Terminator Hummer all the time, going into the garage here. And this is where Arnold's office is, right there. I believe this one and this one. And he still has the office up there. My friend who was posing at the Titanic, he was actually up there. Arnold and Ralph Möller, they took him up there and they showed him the office. Of course, I would love to be up there and film the office, talk to Arnold and show him. But you always have to think, why would he choose the German in Venice? You know, he always hangs out with people he's done a movie with. They interview him. He goes to different podcasts. If you know him, he's gonna do it. But like I said, who's the GIV right now? Nobody. So you gotta be, what is this saying? You gotta be too good to be ignored. Maybe one day it's gonna happen, but time is running out. We're getting older and older, so like I said, it would be nice, but I don't know how to make it happen. I would never go up to him and say, oh, would it be possible to do this? You know, it has to be natural. He has to see something that I've done or something he likes, and maybe something like this is gonna happen. I know some of you guys think I'm crazy, but that's how life sometimes works, you know. And it's not over yet. Maybe one day we get to see it. What are you looking at, doggy? You looking at me? Right here on Brooks and Main Street used to be the original World's Gym owned by Joe Gold. And I think when Joe Gold passed away, Arnold took over, and I maybe think he still owns the property. They haven't done anything with it. They tear down the whole building, and now it's been empty for a few years. They're probably gonna build something new, but I believe Arnold still owns it. But that was pretty epic, that place right here. That's where I took a shower with the Terminator. If you haven't seen that video yet, I'm gonna put it up in the end. Man, we had such a good time. I'm talking in general. We had a good time right here in this area. That's what I meant. Also on Brooks is where the Doors did a photo shoot, right in front of this building. And I just saw something that I can't believe. I have to go down a little bit further this way. There used to be a famous mural on this building, and they painted it over just for their little artsy-fartsy thing, but that was the original wall painting when the Doors were here. I'll match up the picture, I'll show you. Kind of looked like this. It was all washed up, wash 15 cents. I love it. It was right here where the Coca-Cola sign was on the wall, and it was there not too long ago, and they painted it over. But this is where the Doors were standing, right here on Brooks. Man, I'm all the way here on Pacific. Harry Perry is on the boardwalk. I don't see him, but I can hear him. It's the same song he always plays. You hear him? Down, down, down. It is pretty sad to see that they ruin history. Those are the newer murals they have here. This used to be a youth hostel as well. And I met a lot of girls from different countries in this youth hostel right here, because I was selling drinks on the beach. I always told them, hey, and then at night they were hanging out here. Good old times. There he is. Drum circle is going on already. What kind of photo shoot is this here today at Muscle Beach? Like I said, never a dull moment here in Venice. Looks like he's doing a music video. There's a influencer in the back. Just gotta grab your camera and do a video. Man, you got the best view up there. Everything okay? You're looking for French fries, food, or whatever? Found another spot where I was posing, I guess, 33 years ago, right here. She's warming up. Mike, why are you filming this? Because, man, you never get to see stuff like this. I always like to get the best shot for you guys. I don't know if it's a good shot from here or not, but it could be. Not sure. So they start posing. That's happening here right at Muscle Beach. There we go. I think it actually looks better when I'm standing a little bit further down. Oh my goodness, she is really strong. Even the ghetto bird, LAPD, is watching the girls. Yeah. Man, you're missing the show, man. He's sleeping. The show is here, my friend. He's completely relaxed, sleeping and dreaming. All right. Yep. Yep. Everybody's doing a show here. Look at this guy. Balancing on the trash can, doing a handstand. That's pretty good too. Hey, I didn't say I like it. I'm just curious. I'm just the messenger for you guys, okay? But they're liking it. Uh-oh. Current time 8:09 and I'm here in front of 7-Eleven. Well, I'm back in my car and everything turned out a little bit different than I wanted to do. I was in Venice. It kind of got a little cold and I didn't want to wait for the sun to go down. That would have been another 45 minutes, so I decided to go back here. Anyway, so when I got up this morning, I thought, man, today the king of rock and roll passed away in 1977. That's 49 years ago. And you're probably wondering, why do I know this? Well, how come I don't forget this day? Because I was in the hospital 1977. I broke my femur or whatever you call it. I climbed up the tree, I fell down and my leg was completely up, so the femur came out of the side of my leg. I could see my bone. So I was in the hospital for 13 weeks. I actually got a picture right here proving it. I had this thing that went to my knee, so they stabilized my leg, and they put a nail into my femur, put some wire around it, and it had to grow back together. And that was in 1977. I think I was 11 years old, or I think, yeah. So I had a black and white TV next to my bed. I was the only one who had a TV. And that night when Elvis passed away, there was a lot of shows on television. They show past shows. They show what happened that he passed away. They showed live feed from Memphis, Tennessee. And the lady, the nurse, came in and she took my television and put it in her room where she was sitting so she can see whatever is going on. I didn't know. When I woke up, I see that my TV is not there anymore. And then the next day in the morning, I told my mom and my dad, I said, hey man, somebody took my TV. And the nurse later came in and told my dad, and my dad went like, how can you take the guy's television? You know, so there was a big commotion. So I will never forget that. And that's the story I wanted to tell you. But I wanted to go and film something for Elvis today, because today, 49 years ago, he passed away. And I'm kind of like an Elvis fan. I'm not really crazy, and I haven't been listening to his music lately because I don't have no CD player or tape player. Sometimes in the radio, when I hear it, I listen to it. But in Germany, definitely I play records and all kinds of stuff. But 49 years ago, Elvis Presley, the king of rock and roll, passed away. I guess that's all I wanted to say. And I don't know. There's also the story today on the beach when you see the guy with all those girls. They were doing like a music video, and when I watched him, I was like, wow man, he must have like a lot of subscribers and must be doing pretty good, because he's like arranging everything, this and this. He tells everybody, move this way, do this. So it sounded like he had a lot of experience, but for some reason I was like, nah, he doesn't, because the shade of the people standing there, they were always in the picture. He didn't say anything. So when the shoot was over, I went up to him and kindly asked him, I said, where can I see your footage? He said, oh, I'm on TikTok, I'm on Instagram, I'm on YouTube. I said, wow, I have a YouTube channel as well. And since I filmed a lot of what you filmed here, I want to put you know how I am. I always put people's little name on there, and I want to promote him. So what happened is, he gave me his YouTube channel, and I looked at it, and he had like 127 subscribers. And I was like, wow, he wasn't even monetized. And I'm thinking he's making all this video and all this, and I'm thinking he's super popular. But I thought maybe is he on TikTok? TikTok is a different story, TikTok or Instagram. So I thought that I'm going to promote him like I always do with I'm a little distracted. When I'm filming something, there's like people standing next to me right here. And they're not really going into the car right now. They're just standing there and talking. So I'm kind of like, it still bothers me, or like it takes away from what I wanted to say, because they're looking in my car, they're talking. Anyway, I was asking the guy, hey, can I do a group shot with the girls, like standing like this, and then have all those 4 girls next to me? That would have been a good screenshot, or like a good thumbnail that would definitely help people watching my channel. The thumbnail is really important. So I thought, he has something that I want, and I can promote him on my channel, since he only has like 125 people on his YouTube channel. So I asked him, I said, hey, you think I can do like a thumbnail for my video with the girl standing next to me? It wouldn't take actually 20 seconds. Girl stand there, taking the camera, boom, 20 seconds. And he's like, oh, nah, we're kind of like busy right now. We have to do this and this and this and this. And now people saying, oh, Mike, you're not that important. Dude, I'm looking out, okay? That's how it works. You wash my hand, I wash your hand. That's how easy it is. It wouldn't help him that I would say his channels, whatever. But he didn't give me the time of day. The way he kind of like, he didn't even want to talk to me. Hey, what can I say? But that's how people are sometimes. You never know. You know, there's people that can help you out in life, and they try to talk to you. You don't even listen to people. He was so like concerned about what he's doing. They were just standing there. They did the shoot already. They were just standing there. Is that a rant? Or is it, what is it? I don't know. I tried to help him out. That's my honest opinion, you know. And but why would I help him out now when he's not giving me the time of a day? So what did my dad always say? You snooze, you lose. You win some, you lose some. And no, I'm not a stuck-up person. And anyway, blah, 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 blah. Long story short, thank you for watching this video. I wish you the best week coming up next week. I'm soon going to be in Germany. So the next couple of days I'm probably not going to do videos because I have to arrange a lot of stuff. I have to pack. I have to do this. I laundry. You know what to do. What I do. So I'm not going to put any videos out in the next couple of days. Just to let you know. Thank you for watching. Have a great week. Subscribe to the German in Venice. And I see you next time. Tschüssing.